Update: Am I the asshole for telling my parents they only have one daughter and she is 6 feet in the ground? So it's been around a month since I posted the original post. Thanks to everyone that gave their input. So after the post, I wrote out a very long letter explaining my feeling about how my parents treated me and how they abandoned me for 7 years. I talked about all the major events that they missed and all the years that I could have been with my sister but couldn't due to their decision. That I haven't been part of the family ever since Abby got sick all those years ago. I talked about how my grandparents are more parents to me than they have been in these past years. That no matter the reason they discarded me and acted as if their other kid didn't need their parents. That you may have lost Abby recently but I lost my whole family a long time ago. And that I'm not going to give an empty apology for what I said on the phone. I sent this letter and it was radio silent for a bit, and in the meantime, I went to my first on-campus college semester and started to use the free therapy. My parents contacted me and asked if I would like to get dinner and to hear him out. I agreed. It was a very long conversation that boiled down to I'm willing to try to get to know my parents again under 2 conditions, and if they don't agree with them I'm going to walk away since they are basically strangers at this point. 1. That we start to go to family therapy. 2. That they don't try to parent me. That position is for my grandparents only and I am willing to try a relationship with them but it won't be a parent-child relationship. They don't seem happy with these conditions but accepted. We went to our first family session a few days ago and our relationship is still rocky but I think it is getting better. I may be able to forgive them someday but that day far in the future. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you are doing what you believe is best for you. Despite everything you sense to have grown into a great person. Good luck, love. Book recommendation: Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. It's not a replacement for therapy but can help in recovery of the loss of the parental relationship. That is amazing that you were able to take your time and express what you needed in a letter to them. I do think that was the calmest and best way. Take care of yourself and make sure you move at your pace and not the pace they want you to. You sound like a mature, strong young woman and I have confidence that you will maintain your own boundaries. I remember reading your original post. What you went through broke my heart. I think you handled yourself well, and thoroughly explained yourself in your letter. You didn't attack them, you simply stated the facts. The conditions you laid out for them are fair. They made a choice to abandon you to care for Abby. They don't get to waltz back into your life years later like nothing ever happened. I'm so proud of you, Op. I really hope life is treating you kind. 1. That we start to go to family therapy. 2. That they don't try to parent me. They don't seem happy with these conditions but accepted. I'm glad that you started family therapy with them. Definitely keep an eye out for any boundary crossing on their side. Congrats, Op. Sounds like you are setting clear expectations and boundaries. Internet high five. Can I just take the opportunity to praise you, and your grandparents for raising you as well as this? At your age I would have been nowhere near as clear in communication, and you're an asset to your grandparents, your college, and most importantly, yourself. Well done on being who you were in spite of the dogshit adversity you've faced. I'm so happy for your update. You were never the asshole in your post. I'm happy that your parents are taking the steps to regain a connection with you. It was seriously messed up what they did in the first place. Keeping you and your sister away from each other when you could have helped keep her company in a hospital. I'm glad they're taking steps though. Just do it at your own pace and reinforce boundaries. I mean, as long as they put in the effort it's worth a shot. I remember this post and I remember crying and being so angry. I remember commenting something that said tell him off or whatever. My heart hurt so much when I read it and it still hurts when I read this post. I cried again today and I really wish you well in life. I hope one day it won't hurt you and I hope you be the happiest person in the world. I am sorry you had to go through this and I really wish you well. Oh, please be happy. You are very mature and forgiving even. I don't think I would have been able to so objective and even see them let alone give them a chance. You are so strong. Please take care. All the best with everything. I'm happy this is working out for you right now. I'm sure this is hard right now. I also think it was wise to put those 2 conditions in. Another thing is they should apologize or tell the truth to the other family members that tried to harass you about them. Pay attention to what any of those people say because if they try to tell them something different to still make you look bad that will show they have not changed at all. But if they are honest to other family members about the mistake they made themselves then I think it's worth pursuing a relationship with them but keep your boundaries up. I wish you the best of luck with however this turns out for you. Your original post was heartbreaking, and you deserve to be happy and loved. Give your grandparents a big hug from a Reddit stranger. And yourself one, too. I think your conditions are very fair and make sense. Your parents are effectively your grandparents, and you are now becoming an adult, so it is unlikely that your biological parents will ever feel like actual parents. However, it's a good idea to try and develop a positive relationship with them if you can, so I hope therapy will get you all there. Good luck. I remember your OG post. I'm proud of you for setting boundaries, and going to therapy, and understanding the relationship on your terms. Go op, go op. I remember your first post. You've handled this beautifully, so wise and mature in your youth. Wishing you the very best moving forward. Not the asshole. You did a great job of expressing how you feel. Wishing you a very happy future. I'm happy things are going alright, but I'd still be wary if I were you. They seem to have begrudgingly accepted your condition. I'd approach every interaction with them with caution. They may not have changed. They may think they're entitled to parent you. The second that happens, you're gone. No second chances. The ball's in their court now. They have to prove to you beyond any doubt they love and care for you and aren't just trying to replace Abby. Remember, it's okay to forgive them, that's for yourself. But you will never forget what they did. I understand that they might be a bit unhappy now because they're grieving, and they might be shocked to hear that you're harboring resentment for them. But don't let them drag their feet about your condition. In my opinion, they should be happy that you're letting them back into your life after what they did, not upset that you'll have entirely understandable and pretty mild boundaries. They're both rules that people have for parents that have treated them much less severely. It's something I said to my parents because they were being overprotective, and they weren't overly upset because they understood where I was coming from. So sorry about Abby, my condolences. As for parents, writing that letter sounded a good thing to do. Even if Abby had an awful illness, you're still their kid. They stopped caring about you, so what's the point? Almost like they forgot about you. That can be heart-wrenching on scales I couldn't even imagine. It's good you're at family therapy now. Maybe in the future you'll forgive them, but that doesn't have to be now. Good luck. You may be interested to know that your original post was on YouTube recently. It sounds like your grandparents raised an incredibly strong and wonderful person. I'm proud of you. I just went back to read the first post and holy shit, you've had a rough go of it. Now, though, you are a model of strength, bravery and grace, and this stranger is proud of you. Best of luck to you. I'm glad you found a solution. Your conditions are valid and let no one tell you otherwise. Keeping going at your own pace, you're doing great. I hope you can go to more classes on campus in the near future because it's so much easier to follow the lessons and it's nice to get to know your fellow students. Good luck with everything. Damn, you are very forgiving. I wouldn't have forgiven him in 1,000 years if I were in your shoes. Anyways, I hope things work out. You should be so proud of yourself for even giving this a go. The fact that you even mention that you may be able to forgive them is simply amazing. I bet your grandparents are very proud of the person you have become. Stay safe and take care. I'm so happy this worked out for you. I'm truly hoping you get something valuable from this in the future. Best wishes, Smile. Good on you for setting boundaries. I hope you're all able to sort, though you're upset, but I'm sure it'll take some serious time. Happy for the update. I felt like doing a slow clap while reading you update. You are maintaining your boundaries while being open to change, and that's really the very best you can do right now. I hope things continue to get better and better for you. Please remember not to subsume your own needs in response to all of this pressure, to forgive, to forget, to be the bigger person, to heal the holes in your family. Too often it falls on the child to make up for the mistakes of the adults, and that's horribly wrong. I'm so sorry for your pain and losses in this. Op is a really strong person to go through all this and still be functional. This is a far greater result than I would get with my mother. Kudos, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Your first post broke my heart. You are a better person than me, and I hope you find happiness in life. I hope you develop the relationship that you want with your parents and that they respect you as the independent adult you are. X. Good for you. I want to just add, based on my own experiences, please feel free to downvote me, but I want to say it. Losing a child is the hardest, most hopeless and painful experience someone can go through. Abandoning you was wrong, but I hope you can find compassion for their experiences as well. Nobody should bury a child, and their healing is not your responsibility, but parents are people, too, and people make mistakes. You were safe and cared for those years, and when you're in the eye of the storm making countless painful decisions, you can forget that someone being safe, loved, does not mean their needs are getting met. I hope healing for your whole family. Wow, that's more than they deserve. Well done for explaining. Can we just give some props to Op's grandparents? They seem like wonderful people and I wish them and Op the best. You're very mature for 19. You've dealt with this better than a lot of people would. I wish I was as level-headed as you. Wow. I am so impressed with how well you have enforced your boundaries and how much positive work you are doing for your mental health at such a young age. Both you and your grandparents must be very special people, and the relationship you have seems to be serving you quite well because you seem remarkably well adjusted, not to mention thoughtful. Best of luck to you. I hope you receive all of the love and support you need and deserve. I'm so impressed, and a little jealous NGL, of your ability to stand by your boundaries, and to set such good ones in the first place. Insisting on therapy for all of you was the best way to ensure that this transition, should it succeed, is done as healthily as possible. Thanks so much for the update. I really hope your parents are able to really see this situation from your POV. I'm very glad to hear about this progress, Op, and I am extremely proud of you for taking agency in your own life instead of suffering in silence. I think you have a great future ahead of you. Best wishes. This was the best outcome. You're so grown up. You're going to make an awesome adult. Keep making great decisions and enjoy your first semester of college. I have a relationship with my abusive parents after years of no contact. Mom got a brain tumor and forgot half her life and changed to be a good person, and my dad started to battle his demons and addictions and is a mildly better person now. They are both fully aware we do not have a parent-child relationship. My mother is like my best friend now, and my dad is someone who I chat to once in a while. I even put my foot down when both said they'd walk me down the aisle at my wedding, told them they had no right and that my little sister would be doing that, and she did. Those relationships can work, it'll just take time, but if they're assholes, don't be afraid to cut them out again. Original. I just want to say that you set some very good and clear boundaries. I think no matter how this turns out, you got this, and you'll figure it out. So glad to see an update to this and that it's going as well as it is. Here's hoping your parents are willing to hold up their end of the arrangement for your sake. Stand strong. Your story broke my heart as well. Keep walking proud and those boundaries. I am so proud of you for standing your ground on your boundaries and relationship terms. Don't let them guilt you into changing that. How are you feeling about it? Make sure that this goes in a direction for you. Otherwise, happy therapy is happening, and wish you the best UVU less than 3. Made me smile. Yay, progress. Be patient, both parties. Wish you all the best. I wish you the best of luck. Godspeed. I am so freaking proud of you. I've been wondering what happened to you after reading your initial post a month ago. You are amazing and I wish you all the best.